This is a great little drill for if you suffer with elbow pain on either side. What we're trying to do here is strengthen up all of the muscles, ligaments, tendons of our forearms. If you've got a club, these are great. Otherwise, you can use a light dumbbell. You can even use a broomstick, and the closer to the end that you hold on, the heavier it's going to be, and it is surprisingly heavy. So we can do this supported with a box or a bench like this. And there's a few we're going to go through. So I'm going to try to keep my arms straight while I rotate, going down as low as I can. You'll feel a nice stretch going through your wrist and arm there before pulling back and going back to the other way. Coming down, pulling back up. Now we want to find a weight that you can control, so we're not just like dropping into it and then having to sort of yank it back up and use your biceps. So we're going to go through this. You're going to want to do quite a few reps of this, so 12 to 15 or so. If you are using a club or, like I said, a broomstick, actually even a dumbbell, the closer to the middle you hold, the easier it's going to be, okay? So the lower at the bottom, the harder it's going to be. We can also do some deviation work. So I'm letting my wrists drop down and then I'm pulling back this way, going down and then pulling back. And then we can also do some flexion extension. So holding, for this one, I find a dumbbell works best. But you can still use the other two, just finding the part that works best for you. We're going to pull up right into that flexion there, really squeezing the weight and then allowing it to drop down as far as we can go into extension. And then pulling up again and then all the way back down. Now these are some of many exercises that you can do for your elbows. There's a lot of other stuff going on there, like if you're training a lot of gi and you're gripping a lot, the more you do that, the more your elbows are just going to continue to hurt. One of the really great rehab exercises that you can do for your hands, wrists, and forearms is a bucket of rice. I don't have one here to demonstrate, but if you get a bucket of rice, fill it with rice so that you can put your hand all the way in. So you need quite a big bucket and a lot of rice. Pop it in, and then you can move your hand around in ways. You can do scrunches, you can do circles, like get creative. And you're going to want to do sort of 60 seconds at a time. And you should get a nice forearm burn, but that's what we want. We want that blood flow to the area to start healing it. So other than fixing the issue, we want to try not to aggravate the issue. So like I said, if you're a death gripper, that's not going to be doing you any favors. So I'd be thinking about the things that are causing it pain, like when does it hurt? Is it hurting after you do certain things? And then I would try to stop doing those things. I would try to sort of relax on whatever it is that you're doing that's causing the pain, at least for a little while, until we can get back on top of it. So I hope that helps.